Hand and power tools help us do many jobs more quickly and easily, but even a simple screwdriver can cause severe injury. Being aware of the hazards associated with hand and power tools is the first step in preventing injuries. In this course, you will learn about the safe use, care, and storage of both hand and powered tools. The first basic rule of tool safety is to use tools that are not damaged. Using damaged tools only invites accidents and injuries to you and others. Chipped or worn hand tools not only make the job harder, they are also the cause of serious injuries. Broken electrical tools add unnecessary electrical hazards to the task. Defective tools must be immediately removed from service and either thrown out or repaired. Always wear eye protection. That's the second basic tool rule. All tools have the potential to create flying chips from either the material that is being worked on or from the tool itself if it breaks. Your eyes can be easily injured from even the smallest particle. Protect them with safety glasses, goggles, or a face shield. The third basic rule is to use the right tool for the job. A wrench is not a hammer, and a screwdriver is not a pry bar. Each tool has been designed to be used safely for its single purpose. Using it for any other purpose will cause accidents. Use the right tool the right way. Modifying or changing any tool is dangerous. Basic rule number 4 is to use the tool as is. Don't use cheater bars, double wrenching, or any other type of jury-rigged extension. Impacts, slips, and falls are some of the most common accidents when using tools. Your body provides the force to push, rotate, or move the tool to do its work. This force can cause the body to become unbalanced if the tool slips, causing injury from falls or impact against another object. Be sure to have a firm, balanced stance and grip on the tool. Ask yourself where your hand or body will go if the tool slips. Before using any tool, check it for damage. If any part of a hand tool is bent, warped, cracked, or chipped, it is unsafe to use. Also look for extensive wear on the area that does the job, such as the flats of a wrench, tips of screwdrivers, and ridges of sockets and nut drivers. If the hand tool is adjustable, check it through the full range of adjustment to make sure these parts will function safely. To avoid unexpected slips, all attachments, such as sockets and bits, must fit snugly when attached. To prevent severe cuts when using knives or other hand-cutting tools, always cut away from your body and keep your hand away from the direction of the cut. Never lay a sharp knife or cutting tool down where others may accidentally come in contact with the blade. Place the cutting tool in a sheath or other cover before storing the tool. This prevents not only damage to the blade, but also prevents accidental cuts when someone reaches for the tool. To prevent electrical shock, check all electric-powered tools for cracked casings, exposed wires, and power cord and plug damage. If the tool is double insulated, it will have 2 prongs on the plug end. If the tool is not double insulated, a third or grounding prong is provided. These must never be removed. Water and power tools do not mix. Even double insulated tools may not protect you from electrocution if your hands or the tool are wet. Power tools also have hazards associated with their speed and force. Bits, blades, wheels, and other attachments must be firmly engaged and centered to prevent unbalancing the working end of the tool. Before using any tool attachment, check it for damage and ensure that all blades and bits are sharp. Dull cutting edges not only make you work harder by requiring more body force, they may also lead to injuries. When it's time to make tool adjustment or change blades and bits, don't forget that the first step is to unplug electrical tools and unhook pneumatic or air-driven tools. Many power tools come with guards that provide some protection from rotating parts, flying debris, and cutting edges. Never modify or remove these guards and never use a tool with damaged guards. Check that the guard functions properly and that it does not contact the working area of the tool. Electrical tools generate internal electrical sparks. Grinding and cutting tools also create sparks when the rotating wheel touches the material you are working. So be very aware of any possible buildup of flammable vapors in the work area. A single spark can cause an explosion or fire. Tools used for mechanical grinding and cutting use a very high rate of wheel rotation. Not all grinding or cutting wheels are safe for use on every grinder or cutter. Be sure to check the wheel of the attachment for a label or stamp that tells you the maximum safe RPM or revolutions per minute. Never use a cutting or grinding wheel that is rated below the tool RPM rating. And be sure to check the wheel attachment for damage or wear. An unbalanced wheel can come apart with a very destructive force. Be sure to stand away from the plane of the wheel when starting a bench-mounted grinder. When working small or lightweight material with power tools, use some method other than your hands to hold the material. This keeps your hands out of the danger zone if the bit or blade stalls or grabs the material. Never carry a power tool by its cord or hose attachment. Use the handle and keep your finger away from the actuating trigger. Proper care and storage of tools will help ensure they stay in safe condition. Be sure to store tools where they won't get wet or damaged, and keep tools you are not using out of walkways. When you're working with hand and power tools, a safe attitude and use of common sense are the two most important things you control. Using damaged tools or taking shortcuts is a quick way to get injured from tools on the job. If you have any questions about the safe use of any tool, ask your supervisor.